Hello, this may be boring for most of you, but
we're having a blast.
Bravo, work in progress, construction lighted and barricaded.
Here at Rochester with Tim Ryan,
Vicinity of airport.
visiting from out of town, and we're going to do a little flying out of Rochester, so we're getting the Aegis right now.
Information Hotel.
Hotel.
2254, Rochester Airport Information
You
Hotel.
get the winds.
2254 Zulu weather. Wind 310 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds 2000, scattered 3500. Ceiling 4,300 broken.
We'll ask for 2,000.
Temperature 17, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er, 9er 8.
Departing and landing, please.
ILS runway 28 approaching use. Turbojet aircraft, expect ILS runway 4. Landing and departing runways 4, 28, and 25.
5. All right, so we'll ask for 25. We could ask for 28, but it's not a lot of wind. And so here we are. First frequency we got to go through is clearance. So here we go. Clearance, Cessna 1126 uniform.
Cessna 1126 uniform, Rochester clearance.
26 uniform, Cessna 172 300 ramp. We'd like a request a heading of 350 at 2000 up to Lakeshore, and then we'll head east from there. And we do have hotel.
Cessna 26 uniform on departure, fly room heading, squawk 0306.
26 uniform, departure frequency, and 0306 on the squawk.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and the departure frequency is 123.7.
You didn't say it. 23.7 for the departure, thank you. He never said it, and I never repeated it back. We got a squawk, 0306. Hello, 06. Put on standby. Okay, now we go to the ground frequency, which is where we're going to be at right there. And we go, Rochester ground, Cessna 1126 uniform, ready from 300 ramp to taxi to 25.
Cessna 1126 uniform, Rochester ground, runway 25, taxi via Golf Foxtrot, Foxtrot 1.
Golf Foxtrot to 25, and we do have hotel, 26U.
Roger.
Golf Foxtrot. All right, now slip and turn is working. DG is going to 0, so we got to adjust that a little bit. And it's way off. And speed is 0, which it should be. Artificial horizon indicator is good. Altitude indicator is good. And oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is good. Amp meter's charging. And I guess we go back to the checklist, see if there's anything else I'm missing. Transponder is good. Radio calls, brakes, both working, yeah. Before takeoff, brakes are on, throttle 1000 RPM, fuel selectors on both, primer is locked, clearances are good.
126 uniform, you still with me?
26U with you.
Track 26 uniform, if you see any light gun signals coming from up here, they're pointed at the helicopter there, touching down.
Gotcha, 26 uniform. No radar.
I tell you what, he was hot.
If you see any light gun signals, they're not for you, they're for the helicopter there, we lost comms.
Roger, it's for the helicopter, 26U, you lost comm with the helicopter, got it. They was using the light guns on them because they lost communication with them.
Yeah.
They lost their radio. So I can't let that distract me. Clearances require charts equipment. We got chart. Frequencies, courses, transponder. 1237 was going to be our next one. We're going to go ahead now to the tower frequency of 118.3. And now we're going to be with the tower, and I'm going to put our next frequency in, which is going to be 1237. 1237 is in the standby. Flight instruments check. Let's make sure everything goes up and down like it should. Cross check and rudder good. Rudder mixture 1700 RPM. And let's do a mag check. There's 1700 RPM, 2 left. Dropped about 75, 80, back up 1700 RPM, and 1, dropped about 100, Back up to 1700. Carb heat. Not that much, maybe 50. But it's still dropping. Where's our vacuum in this thing? Here's our vacuum. Vacuum's up good. All right, everything's good there. Bring it back down to about 1,000 or so. Amp meter's giggling. Carb heat's in, flaps are up, mixture's rich, carb heat's in. Okay, engine gauge, amp meter, vacuum gauge, circuit breakers are all in, circuit breakers are all in. Controls free and correct, flaps, we did that. Trim, good, interiors, lights, autopilot, air conditioning, don't have that, don't have that. Pilot heat, pitot heat. Off. Takeoff strobes, yeah. I'd just assume go without strobes. Mixture set for takeoff, doors, windows secured. Doors secured, just lean into it and your window's closed. Time out, we don't care what time it is. Flight controls for wind, be 320, so it'll be like this way when I'm heading 25. All right, we'll line it up when we get out there. And then I won't climb to 2,000 and heading at 350, but I gotta fly runway heading first. So, we'll rotate about 65. And we're on the tower. Not talking to anybody? Nobody's talking? Yeah, Rochester Tower, Cessna 1126U at 25, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 1126 uniform, Rochester Tower 13005, runway 25, clear for takeoff. After departure, turn right heading 350.
26, you're clear for takeoff, and 25 will turn right heading 350. Nobody coming in? Nobody coming in.
Nope.
Alright, now I said the winds were 350. Let's get out here on the runway. Once again, mixture, carb heat, flaps. And the winds are over here, so we start with the yoke over that direction. A little bit of right rudder. RPMs are in the green. 50 miles an hour. We'll start rotating shortly here. 60 and we'll rotate. And now we're flying. And trim it. Then we'll wait till we get to the end of the runway. That's good speed, good climb rate, 500 feet per minute.
Number 26 uniform, contact departure.
26 uniform, over to departure, thanks. And over to departure. Switch comms. Aren't you going to talk to me?
Who, me?
No.
I didn't think so.
Sorry. Approach departure.
November 1126, uniform Rochester approach.
26 uniform with you through 1,100 to 2,000.
November 26 uniform, recycle your transponder. I'm only picking up the primary.
26 uniform will do.
November 85 X-ray, radar contact. 6 miles west of Williamson Sodas, altimeter 298. Advise when you're over your holding fix.
26 uniform, yes, thank you. Well, once we get to Lakeshore, we're going to head east.
It was 2 at once again. November 85 X-ray, you were stepped on. Just advise when you're over your fix. November 26 uniform, radar contact 2 miles northwest of Rochester. Say altitude.
26 uniform is at 2,100 feet, and we'll head up to Lakeshore, then turn east.
26 uniform, roger.
Well, there's one mistake on my part. I was supposed to go to altitude encoding 0306 once we take off, so I had to recycle it. That tells them my altitude. That tells them what altitude I'm at under radar. Without it being on this spot right here, they're not able to tell what altitude I'm at. Alright, so I'll give you a view out the front for a second. There you go.
5 X-ray, hollow base approach terminate.
I blew through my heading. back to 350.
November 85 X-ray, practice approach approved, no separation service provided at Williamson Sodas, maintain VFR.
And to those of you watching online,
Rochester approach, Rochester altimeter 29908.
298, JetBlue.
Sorry, it's difficult to make it entertaining while flying the airplane. I'm not that good. Damn good thing I'm not chewing gum right now. We'd be in a hell of a lot of trouble. That seems to be low, but I might trust that in terms of distance from Rochester. I'm just looking at my instrumentation here. I don't know if you can see any of it. You probably can't. I don't feel like taking the suction cup off and showing you. Maybe at some point in time we'll take this down and just for a brief minute you can look at the instrument panel. But if I stop concentrating on the flying, I screw up on one of the instruments here.
District good 631.
Get back up to 2,000.
Climb to 10,000.
Okay, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to take the suction cup off. I know the camera's going to go all over the place. And just for a brief minute, there you go. That's what I'm looking at. And now we're going to put it back on the glass. Maybe a little higher. I don't know. And see if I can do this one-handed.
JetBlue 15, descend and maintain 8,000.
Around 8,000, JetBlue.
Departure 26 uniform is going to turn east.
That's the 26 uniform, roger. Blue Sheik 5631, contact Cleveland Center 127.47.
127.47, yeah, have a good one, Blue Sheik 5631.
We're right over 390. So the chances of hitting power lines, if I want to land on 390, are pretty slim. There's a few of them, but not many. I guess I'd be tempted to still take a field.
I still vote for the airport.
If we lost the, you're right, but if we lost the engine right now, we wouldn't make the airport.
Yeah, for sure.
180. So we're half in and half out. We got sort of some sun.
Yeah.
I'll turn the camera for a second here. Start it up and see if it lasts us.
26 uniform, you can proceed as requested and advise when you're turning inbound to the final. Remain this frequency for now.
26U will do, thank you. And I got power on the next frequency, so I'm ready for that one. So all I do is flip-flop it. When he's done with me, then I go to the tower. He'll tell me when. I asked for us to go up towards downtown.
Yeah.
You can see the field there. I'm going to try to set myself up. 250 is this way, so I'm going to line myself up to land to my left. This is a downwind, and then there's the base, and then there's the final. The pattern is a rectangle, but that works mostly when you're at small airports here. They may use a terminology, but they could bring you in from any which way. They say turn left, you turn left.
Yeah.
Boring. So we'll be crossing the thruway here shortly.
Yep.
I'm going to maintain some altitude and probably not start descending until I'll tell him when I want to turn base, and then he'll probably turn me over to the tower at that point. Rochester approach 26 uniform, turning base for 25.
26 uniform, roger, turn your base into 25, you contact tower now 118.3.
26U over to tower. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Rochester Tower, Cessna 1126 uniform with you for runway 25.
1126 uniform, Rochester Tower, Continue inbound for runway 25, wind 3103.
26 uniform.
26 uniform, runway 25, clear to land.
26 uniform, clear to land 25. I don't want to go any more than 30 degrees. We'll be fine. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Rochester Tower, November 990, Charlie Delta. We're 990, Charlie Delta, Rochester Tower, runway 25, clear to land. Clear to land.
So there's the 28, 22 and 4 are way over there. Speed 70 is good. We are landing at runway 25. Pull the throttle out. Let's bleed off some speed. Don't let her touch down. Bleed off some speed. Don't let her touch down. Bleed off some speed. Bleed it off. 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 And there we go. Flaps up. Carb in. Mixture rich. Mixture was rich. We'll get off here. Next frequency is going to be ground. 1217. And let's get off at Echo here.
26 uniform, turn left, contact ground point 7.
26 uniform, we'll go to ground point 7, thank you.
Touch and go.
Clear for touch and go, 25, 4 Romeo Alpha.
That's one of our planes.
Yeah.
20 Charlie Delta, point out the track.
Alright, let's clean everything up. Altimeter, set it back down, flip this back over to here, I guess. And
would you like me to
that's there, we're clear, nobody behind us, we are clear of the active, and we go to ground frequency. Rush to ground, Cessna 1126 uniform, clear of runway 25, request taxi to 300 ramp.
Cessna 1126 uniform, Rochester, going to taxi via call, sit ramp.
26U, 300 ramp, thank you.